TikTok is one of the most popular apps out there, but leaders in Washington say it poses such a large national security risk that something has to change, and soon. A bipartisan group of lawmakers now fast-tracking a bill that could eventually prohibit TikTok in the U.S. National correspondent Atra El-Nashar has the details from Capitol Hill.
It's a rare sight. Lawmakers from across the political spectrum standing side by side to fight against one of the most popular things in America, TikTok.
This is not a step that Republicans and Democrats are taking lightly.
TikTok is used by 56% of young adults, according to Pew Research. This week, the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party is out with a bill to block TikTok in the U.S. unless it cuts ties with its Beijing-based parent company ByteDance and any other entity controlled by the Chinese Communist Party.
This man is the editor-in-chief of ByteDance, and he is a CCP member.
Chinese law requires companies in the country to comply with the CCP. Top U.S. national security officials have spent years warning lawmakers that China can take TikTok user data and use it for surveillance or manipulate algorithms to steer public opinion, all in an effort to weaken the United States.
Those who have the best information have the power.
TikTok says this legislation will trample the First Amendment rights of 170 million Americans. A lot of everyday users aren't too happy.
No one gives a about data security anymore.
So you think TikTok users who love the app aren't totally concerned about their own data, should care about this for a national security reason?
Well, I mean, I think people think about data as this sort of esoteric blob, right? Like, oh, my data, I don't care, use my data. Well, wait a minute, how's that data being used?
Members of Congress know that getting rid of TikTok is a political landmine, especially in an election year. That's why they're being really careful to emphasize that this bill is written in a way to not put an outright ban on TikTok. Instead, it puts the onus on ByteDance to divest or spin off TikTok so that it could still have a future in the United States. It's just a question of whether voters will see it that way. The app's popularity cannot be denied. Even the Biden campaign has embraced it, but the White House calls the bill a welcome step to address a threat to national security. On Capitol Hill, I'm Atra El-Nashar reporting.
And we